Coffee is a big part of Canadian culture, and it's a big part of our daily routine as well. We get up, get ready, leave for work or school, and get a coffee on the way from our local cafe. A survey by the Coffee Association of Canada showed that 71% of Canadians drink coffee on a daily basis, while only 67% drink tap water. If so much coffee is consumed in Canada, where does this coffee come from? What do Canadians prefer, buying from outside or making it at home? And how much does either of them really cost?
Do you prefer coffee made at home or at a coffee shop?
Coffee made at home.
Bit of both.
Coffee shop.
Coffee shop.
Why do you prefer that?
Because it's premium coffee that we use at home versus what we can get at a coffee shop.
I like the friendly vibe. You go in the coffee shop, everyone knows you, they know your order. They're like, hey girl, what's going on? I'm lazy. I'm really lazy to be honest. But I don't know, I just feel like I don't make it as good as I would as, like baristas would.
Do you know roughly how much it costs to make a coffee at home?
Here are 2 lattes we got from coffee shop A and coffee shop B. Let's say we use whole beans from coffee shop B and make a cup of coffee at home. 32 ounces of whole beans would be $21.56. 12 ounces works out to $8. You take 12 ounces of the whole bean from here, 12 ounces makes around 17 ounces of espresso, which is 50 cents per shot, which would make 2 shots for $1. And if you add 18 ounces of milk for 66 cents, then for a 20-ounce average cup of coffee, it would cost around $1.66. This means you're paying at least 3 times the price at a coffee shop. At around $4 a day, that's $1,460 a year on coffee. So if making coffee at home is this much cheaper, why do we still get our coffee from coffee shops? Making coffee at home these days is so cheap, and most people have coffee machines at their home, but they still choose to go out to a coffee shop and buy. Why do you think we're seeing this phenomenon?
You have more variety at a coffee shop than being in your home where you're just making it with milk or maybe just black. It is also fashionable to walk around with those iron coffee cups and feel a part of this coffee community. Why wouldn't you want that?
Now that we've learned more about expensive coffee and its consumers, let's see what the owners of these businesses have to say about homemade coffee.
COVID changed all that. Having people locked up in their homes, not able to go to work, to commute, they lost that daily habit that they were used to. They would be stopping in at their favorite cafe on their way in the morning, and they'd be picking up their favorite brew at their local barista. And those creatures of habit that we know of, all of that changed. And it's a little unsettling. But it also opened us up to a whole different market because people were at home.
The pandemic came along. People aren't supposed to be coming to a BNY's. They're supposed to just go to one grocery store where they can get everything. So I remember a lady with a basket full of BNY's coffee. I said, excuse me, I really appreciate you being here, but don't you know you're only supposed to go out grocery shopping once a week during this lockdown? And she said, you know what, that's what I try to do, but if I'm going to be stuck at home during a pandemic, the one thing I'm not going to give up is my favorite coffee. Some of the best advances have been in coffee technology. This will give you, coffee shop quality coffee at home. I think with a little bit of research and coming to places like a BNY's to ask some questions, they'll quickly realize it isn't that great an investment. They can kick that expensive cafe habit around the corner.
Pick up a few 100 grams of some different origins, bring it home and grind it and brew it in either your French press, your drip, your espresso maker, your mocha pot. So it's even easier today to experiment at home with these coffees and these techniques for brewing that I would say go ahead and take a chance. You might just find your favorite cup of coffee by doing that.
Now that you know more about your morning cup of coffee, will this change how you drink it? We know that everyone has their own priorities and struggles in life. But if you had the time and money, what would you choose? Our bit of advice? Skip on the unnecessary expenses. Spend it on what matters to you, your passions, your goals in life. Now get that cup of coffee.